So what is the solution? A biosand filter. They're around $75 at this point. They're somewhat subsidized by, I believe it's cost. I can't tell you what those initials stand for.
Center for Affordable Water and Sanitation Technology. It's a Canadian-based company in Calgary.
And the filter was invented by Dr. Manns of University of Calgary. And he has given the patent free of charge to charitable groups who give them out or take care of providing them to communities as long as they follow his standards exactly. And that includes a certain depth of gravel at the bottom, a couple grades of sand, a water layer on top. And how does the water layer get there? Well, when you pour water in through that diffuser plate, the pipe that you see sticking out runs up through the wall of concrete. And so when water is poured in, gravity pulls it down and forces water out the pipe. The water coming out that little spigot is from the bottom of the filter, so it's already passed through and probably stood for a little bit in the gravel and sand, and thus it's been cleaned by the biological layer and the sand and gravel. It's a very simple device, and there is nothing to break on it, as you can see, and no electricity. One of the kitchens, this one is sort of an outdoor kitchen, but they sometimes have lean-to roofs on them. They do have a lot of water in the area because it's a rice growing and a mining area. It was once a Falconbridge mine, but I believe that was sold to a Swedish firm, and then it closed completely, throwing a lot of people out of work, but there's hope of reopening it. But this is a filter in one of the homes, and the container that they're filtering into. And the important thing here is the jugs to the right, because after our first of the 7 completed projects, the people said, hey, we can filter enough water, we could help some neighbors. Can we share it? And so now part of the plan is that they must share their water with a neighbor or 2 families, giving an average of 10 to 12 people per filter. And so each day they will regularly filter water, and the neighbors will come and get it for their essential uses like drinking and food preparation.